Hello and welcome to England. So, after being here for quite a few months, I have come across quite a few things that I found in England that America doesn't have, and I think that we need them. So, I'm going to go through and show you guys each thing and explain why we need those in the United States. So, the first thing that I came across is this Kleenex box, man size. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a huge Kleenex box. It even says on the back, by appointment of Queen Elizabeth II. So I think that means she has a pretty runny nose. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Look how much snot that can hold. That's impressive. That's the first thing it's good for. Also, this would be like a mansion for your hamster. You know when you're little and you've got a hamster and you always wait till the Kleenex box is empty and then you put it inside the cage and then it just makes a little house out of it? Look how big this would be. And also, it won't kill you in a car crash. I remember in driver's ed we learned a story about a guy who put his Kleenex box back behind his seat by the rear window, and he slammed on the brakes and it went forward and the corner of it hit him in the back of the head and it killed him. But I don't think this would fit behind you, so you'd have to put it on the seat next to you. So it would save your life, and it would be a mansion for your hamster, and it holds a lot of snot, and the Queen has appointed this as the official Kleenex box of Windsor Castle. Not bad. The next thing that I think we need is an English channel between America and Canada, just to kind of, separate us from Canada for obvious reasons. I think that would be really nice. We also need to get the word chav in our dictionary because nobody knows what that means from the US, and it was really hard to get somebody to give me a definition or describe what it meant, and I think the best way that we could describe Snooki would be the word chav. People in England can burn 400 calories just from talking about how much they want to go to California. It's ridiculous. Like, I couldn't even, if I tried, I could try to burn like 100 calories talking about London, but London. You can only do it so well, but in England they're just like, California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's 400 calories, and I wish I could do that, but it's really impressive. Another thing, foreskin. No, just kidding. We'll leave that at the doctor's office. They have these things called jelly babies, and they're just like gummy bears, kind of, but they're babies. And this whole time, we've all been eating these bears, and nobody knew that we could be eating human babies that are jelly babies, or jelly, yeah. And, you still, it even says on the back, bite their heads off, bite their legs off. You can still do all that. And people in England have realized that socially it's acceptable. Like, the whole society has said, it's fine, you can be eating these babies. And this whole time we've been eating bears, so I think that's a step in the right direction, and I really think that's something that we should move towards, because they're really good, and they're babies. We need to have their knowledge of American history. It's exhausting. Remember when we defeated an insurrection by Filipino nationalists and engaged in a large-scale program to modernize the economy of the Philippines and dramatically upgraded the public health facilities? Because they do. They have these hats, these panda bear hats, that make your head look like a panda's head. You put it on and it's got the eyes and the ears, and your whole head just looks like a panda. When you think, like, it's like a Halloween costume or something, but seriously, 1 in 5 people have them, and I'm walking out on the streets and I'm just like, oh, there's one. And I think what we should do, we should bring it over, but then we should start doing, when you see a Volkswagen Bug and you go slug bug and you hit someone, I think that's what we should do with these panda bear hats, and we'll call them panda punches. But instead of punching your friend, I think we should punch the people wearing the hats because of how stupid it is. And you just walk up to them and you go panda punch and you punch them. And I think that would really knock some sense into them for wearing these panda heads on their own heads. I don't know why they're so popular here, but I think we could bring them over to the US and make it popular there as well. So those are the things that I've noticed over in England that they have that we don't have, that I think we could use. So what do you guys think? Should we bring them over or should we just leave them here? Let me know.